Hello everyone, I hope you are doing good. For those who don't know me, I'm Bertrand Domo, a young poultry farmer, mostly dealing in broilers. And in this YouTube channel, I share with you my passion and little experience for this activity, which I really find interesting. We're also going to have the opportunity to discuss on stuffs or subject matters related to entrepreneurship of youth in Africa, but mostly Cameroon, in order to be job creators and not job seekers. Every new year we are supposed to transfer wishes to everybody, and for that, I wish you enough of endurance, enough of power, enough of resistance, enough of persistency in all what you will be doing throughout this year. Be all the difficulties you will be faced with. I hope you will be strong enough to overcome it and let it at the end bear some fruits which you are going to actually profit from it. That said, today we're going to talk about, or I'm going to share with you, one document which is very important. This document, I think everybody dealing in poultry farming or any other type of farming, be it pig farming or anyone or any business, you're supposed to have this kind of document with you. They call it a scorecard. It actually helps you determine how you are progressing. It helps you have a history or a record of your past experiences in order for you to correct it in the further experiences to come. So the scorecard is very important in that sense. So if you've passed your time maybe in the preceding years working without this kind of document, I think it's time for you for this new year, starting from this January, to work in another way, to work differently. Having a scorecard with you, taking note of your present experience, correcting the errors you make from the present experience with the next one will be very important for you since you have this scorecard. And for you who don't have a computer, because I'm going to show it to you or how to draw it on Excel. If you don't have a computer, there's no problem. You can buy a book or a ledger where you have to draw where you have to draw the tables as in the computer in your book. And for those who already have a computer, it's very important for you to have a physical support, because your computer could crash or you could have virus eat up your documents, and you could also have your computer stolen. So how is this scorecard drawn and how you actually insert the informations? That's what I'm actually going to show you. So follow me. If you're not yet subscribed, get subscribed in order for you to be alert when I post a new video. Don't forget to share it and stay tuned. So follow me to my Excel and I'll show you how to present your scorecard.
So once we are on Excel page, as you can see, I've already filled the different headlines as date, days, the fed, we have water, chicks, sales, disease, total, observations or remarks. So I'm going to explain to you a little bit how you could do the filling or how you're supposed to do the filling. At the place of the date over here, you're supposed to put the date at which you receive the chicks. You just take an example. Let us say the 20th of January 21. So this month, the day corresponds to the first day which you receive. You put second day. You're going to extrapolate this. Since the production cycle is supposed to be on 45 days, you're just going to put it on 50 days. Okay, let me just delete this. You're going to put it on 50 days. You're still on 49. Okay, that's good. So, and we're going to extrapolate the days. You can notice that our first day here is the 20th, the day we received the chicks. So when are we supposed to finish in case everything goes well our production cycle? On the 10th of March 2021. So on the quantity or on chicks, you put the quantity you received. We're going to take an example with 500 chicks, and over here with the fed, what quantity of fed do you give them the first day? Let's take 10 kilograms, and quantity of water in liters is 50 liters. So you know, every day on the level of the cells, you can see everything is 0 till the 45th day, because you're supposed to sell as from the 45th day. You can see everything is 0. You won't sell anything till the 45th day. At the place of decease, at the end of the day, if you registered a decease or not, you get it registered here. You could put 0 if you've not registered any decease, or if there were chicks that happened to die, you put the quantity as deceased death. You put the quantity as 2, and you can see I've applied a formula that just transform, or that gives the new total, and this represents the amount or the quantity of chicks I have in my building. So at the level of observations or the remarks, you're going to put all the information about what you did that day. How did you apply the medical protocol? Did you give them sugar at the arrival, or an anti-stress? What product you put? You can put the name of the product you gave you gave them, sorry, and other stuff that you did that day. And in relation to the disease, what occasionated the disease? Is it an accident, or was it a result of stress or too much stress? Were they so weak? Was the journey so long and we had weak chicks that day that happened to die? You put in the observations here what led to the death of your chicks, and anything related to what you did that day. So this is a complementary information. The next day, what do you do? If you've put the same quantity of fed and water, you still replicate it. And at the level of chicks here, you don't put 500 because the preceding day you had 2 loss, and the new total is 498, the one present in your building. You put 498, and if the next day you've still encountered death or disease, you put it there, let's say 5 for example, or if not, you could still put 0. In case you've encountered death, you see the new total appears here as 493. And under observation, as I said, you still put everything, all information that you or what you did that day, and what occasionated the death. Are you the one who killed it? Are you the one who killed some of these chicks on your own due to a silly mistake, or what actually led to the death of these chicks? So once you do that, you scroll. Once you do that till the day you have to start selling, up here we have 493 ticks. Just estimating that from that day to the 45th day when you're supposed to sell, you've registered 493. There was no longer you had no debt any longer. At the level of sales, imagine you sold 150 chicks that day, and after the sales you encountered a debt. You see, the total is just made here. So the formula I applied just do the deduction and gives you the new total in the building as 342. So the next day you won't have 493 but 342 chicks in your building. And under the observations you put there, you've moved 150 chicks from the building, and it happened that one chick died because of this reason or the other. So just down here I just scroll down to put the total of the disease, and is just all. And I think that's all about the filling. It's not complicated, and for you who is actually engaged in any other activity, you could adapt this scorecard to your activity and work with it. How can it actually help you? As I earlier said, it could help you adjust preceding errors. It could help you replicate something that worked. If the first phase you actually passed through worked that good, you will come over the observations and all what you've done, you just follow it straight forward and you replicate it to try and have the same results. if this first part or this first wave of chicks never worked that good, you come under your observations and remark, and you try and sort out what did not really work these days, and you correct it in the upcoming session or the upcoming wave. So I think you have enough information about how to fill your scorecard and how it could help you. I hope you were actually enlightened about what I shared here. If it was the case, just put it under the commentaries and let us share our different knowledges. If you have any question, put it under the commentaries. Don't forget to subscribe yourself if you've don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and activate the notification bell. And the most important thing, share the video. Someone in another sector or in this sector who have no information about a scorecard or the importance of it could actually be interested on it, and you could change many things related to his activity. Thank you for your patience, and may God bless you. Stick up to the next video.